Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to eat a lot of food. Myself and Chris, it's probably not the best way to do it, but we go on cuts and then basically have like one cheat day a month where we can pretty much eat whatever we want, and that's when we like to go out for a meal. So we're trying to make sure that we go to different restaurants because otherwise we're not going to get through them all, even though we do have a few favourites. And we always debate going back to Mango Tree Cafe and Steak and Fries, I think it's called, are two of our favourites. But today we've decided that we're actually going to go for a Chinese. So today we're going to go to Modern Shang. We've not heard much about it, but from walking past, it is always super busy. And then we had a look on the menu and it's all Chinese food, which we love Chinese food. So yeah, we love Chinese food. In England, a lot of people will get like a Chinese takeaway nearly every week. The menu is slightly different, and I know from watching videos on TikTok that the Chinese that we eat in England is not authentic at all. It is more known as like a British Chinese. We have dishes like salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper chips. We pour curry sauce on our food. We have a lot of sweet dishes, so sweet and sour dishes with like pineapple in. So I'm not expecting it to be like a British Chinese, but I am very excited, as the last time I had a Chinese was probably when I had that little trip back to England. So probably August time was the last time we had Chinese food, and Chinese food is one of my favourite cuisines. So we're very excited about that. And then we might go and get an ice cream later and have a little explore of BGC. So we are very lucky that this restaurant is in BGC, so we'll just be walking there. It's quite close to SM Aura, is the one that we're gonna go to. So I'm very excited. I have just got myself ready. I've done my makeup and I've curled my hair, and I've tried to set it and hairspray it because my hair just doesn't hold a curl, or it doesn't really hold anything. Because it's so fine, everything kind of just drops out of it. So you'll have seen in my last video, I got my hair done, and in the space of leaving the mall and getting to High Street, my hair was pretty much straight. But I've got some extra hold hairspray, and I pin curled my hair after curling it. So hopefully it'll stay fairly curly with a nice wave. Just adds that extra bit of volume. So yeah, I am very excited and I am quite hungry. I might go and make myself a little snack before we go. So I've just sat down with my cup of tea, and it has to be Yorkshire tea. When that box runs out, I do not know what we are going to do because I cannot find any Yorkshire tea out here. And it is the best tea. And then I'm also going to have some Jaffa cakes. So these are the Marks and Spencer's ones, dark chocolate orange Jaffa cakes. And this is things like this that I'm so grateful that there is quite a few Marks and Spencer's out here, because Jaffa cakes, I have not found them elsewhere. And luckily the Marks and Spencer's ones have always been my favourite. I prefer these compared to the McVitie's ones. I'll show you what they look like. This is what they look like, and it's like a sponge with an orange jelly in the middle and then dark chocolate on.
No holla!
Yeah, these
I've
are
had loads of chocolates. One, I've had fruit and nut, I've had almost herbal one. I've had, what else have I had? Ferrero's, and then Rocky Road as well.
weather at the minute is my favourite. It's like 30 degrees, sunny, blue skies, but there's a slight breeze, so it doesn't get too hot. So I'm trying to enjoy it as much as we can before we hit March, April time, when it just gets really hot and humid. We're here. It looks nice inside, doesn't it? So what are the things that you've seen that like you're interested in? Is it off the normal menu? Not the bundles? I can't have the Kung Pao chicken because that's got peanuts in.
Yeah, that's fine. Sweet and sour chicken.
I can only see sweet and sour fish.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Oh, perfect. Some spring rolls.
Yeah.
I love spring rolls. Do you want chicken feet?
No.
Don't fancy it. You wouldn't find that on a British Chinese menu, would you? Do you think it's... I think it's tea. Yeah. Doesn't really taste anything. I'm assuming it's just like a palate cleanser. Just got some prawn crackers. Nice. Oh, thank you. Reminds me of my year 5 Leavers assembly. There's a mixture of Coldplay and Queen. This dish has come out. These are crispy dumplings and they've got a pork filling inside. Is it sweet chili sauce?
Yeah. They're delicious. They've got like a sausage meat filling in it.
That's so good. Yeah. Now we've got spring rolls. I can't remember what meat's in them. I think they're pork, but we'll find out in a minute. I'm gonna
What?
see if I'm talented or not.
I don't even eat them with the chocolate. I love it.
Absolutely filled with meat, aren't they? They're so good.
It's alright, the price.
Really nicely seasoned. So this is salt and pepper chicken. This one is sweet and sour chicken. Then this one is for Chris, which is salt and pepper squid. And then this is Chris's rice, which has got a mixture of meat and fish in it. This is my rice. I just got the boiled rice, as all the rices had shrimp in, and I don't eat any fish or seafood. I feel like I don't even know where to start. I might have to ask for a spoon because I cannot eat rice with chopsticks. I'm not that talented. That's a very big spoon. Some chicken to try. Mm.
Good.
The last dish has arrived, which is crispy pork, and that looks delicious. And it looks like it comes with a hoisin sauce and some vegetables. So very excited to try that. I get some of the sweet and sour chicken now. This is one of my favourite dishes I used to get all the time in England. Very sticky sauce. I was about to say I lost my spoon to my rice. I've upgraded to a spoon and a fork. I'm not very good with chopsticks, especially when it comes to rice. That's alright. I've got the chicken, a bit of pineapple, and the rice and the sauce. Mm. That's delicious. It's quite a... Is it gelatinous? Is that that's the correct word, isn't it? It's very like thick, stodgy jelly vibes. Did you know that Jollibee does a burger that's got pineapple in it? Yeah. I think that sounds quite nice.
Try it.
I'd just try it. I mean, I like pineapple on a pizza, so I can't see why I wouldn't like pineapple on a burger. Right, I'm going to try some of this crispy. Oh. I don't think I can eat an ice cream today, which makes me really sad because I really wanted a veggie ice cream.
Try it, it's always sensible.
I'm not sure on the sauce, but the actual crispy pork is delicious. So we have just got back now. The food was delicious. We were both a little bit concerned that it was going to be really different to like the British Chinese that we're used to, but we really enjoyed it. I would absolutely recommend if you're wanting some Chinese food, especially if you're Brit. The salt and pepper chicken was really nice. The sweet and sour chicken was also really nice, and so were like the spring rolls and the startery bits. We really enjoyed them. You cannot get salt and pepper chips. There was no curry sauce, there wasn't things like that, but the fact that they had salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper squid, sweet and sour chicken and stuff like that is the kind of dishes that we used to order anyway. We ordered quite a lot of food. Chris always just wants to try everything, so we always end up ordering far too much food. So we've got a bag of food that we've ended up bringing back with us that we can snack on later. So in total, with the service charges, it came to 3,669 pesos, which is about £50, which for a meal out you cannot complain about. So in total that included 3 drinks, 2 starters, and then for the mains there was 3 normal mains, a sharing main, and 2 portions of rice. So it's a lot of food. A lot of food. Chris used to be able to eat a lot of food. But as I was saying earlier, I've been losing weight for 2 and a bit years now, and Chris has been probably roughly around the same, but since we moved out to the Philippines he's been really strict on a cut, and then he also goes to the gym as well, so he's also lost a lot of weight. So he still thinks that he can eat as much food as he used to, but he can't. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. So I would absolutely recommend. We went at 5 o'clock on a Monday, and it was nice and quiet in there. We don't like to go to places when they're too busy. On a weekend, you cannot get in the restaurant. It is full inside and it is full outside. They are always really busy. And I think midweek from about 6 o'clock, they're quite busy. So I'd either book in advance or try and go midweek a little bit earlier, and then it's not too busy. The service was really good. One of the things that we liked was that the starters came out separate to the mains. So the spring rolls and the dumplings came out first. We were able to eat all of those, and then the main courses came out. And that is really standard in England, is that like your food will come out at kind of like set times. So your starters will come out first. Once you finish your starters, then your main courses will come out. Sometimes there's a little bit of a gap between, so it's like the waitress and staff will then go and tell the kitchen, right, they're ready for their main courses. And it's something that we found is not really a thing out here in the Philippines. Like, you'll order from the appetizer section and then from the main course section, but it just comes when it's ready, which we don't always mind. But sometimes you'll be there eating your starter and then the table is full of food because all your main course food's come. So it was quite nice. It wasn't a rushed experience. It was quite nicely paced. So yeah, we really enjoyed it, and I would absolutely go again. Although, like I said, we are slowly trying to make our way through a list of different restaurants that we want to try. I have been here over 9 months and I still haven't been to Manam. So maybe Manam will be next month's restaurant. But yeah, any restaurant recommendations for in BGC, please let me know. We're not too concerned about price. We normally only eat out once a month, so we would rather go to a really nice sit-down restaurant, good quality food, good service, just a nice vibe, rather than going to like the food courts, for example. Not that I have anything against the food courts. I like the food court, especially the Mitsukoshi Mall food court, and I quite like the SMORA one. But yeah, so like any nice restaurants, any cuisine, we're quite happy to try different cuisines. As I said earlier, Mango Tree, I think it's just called Mango Tree in BGC, but we've also been to Mango Tree Cafe, which is in Greenbelt. They're Thai restaurants. We really enjoyed those. Steak and Fries we've been to, we really enjoyed. A Mano for Italian food is one of our favourites. We've been to Italianis and we did not have a very good experience. We went to the Uptown Mall Italianis and they took our order but then brought the food out but didn't bring the pizza out. And then when we asked about the pizza, we were told that we couldn't have the pizza because the dough wasn't of good enough quality, and nobody had informed us beforehand of this. We just didn't find that the food was very flavourful. It wasn't seasoned very well. We didn't personally enjoy it. We're very lucky to have been to Italy ourselves, and living in England, we have quite a good selection of Italian restaurants. So I don't know if it's just our opinion, but it was not authentic Italian food whatsoever. It was very much lacking in flavour. The service wasn't great. So I wouldn't recommend going to Italianis if you want Italian. A Mano is my favourite.
It's like a pregnant fat.
Hello!
It's a fat or pregnant?
Hello, little cat. I don't know. What's that one doing? This little ginger one? It's very busy on the Greenway tonight. Does anybody know, are they the Rockwell lights in the background or is it something else? Because I think it could be the Rockwell lights, but Chris thinks opposite. If it's not the Rockwell lights, what lights are they? It's so peaceful down here. There's no traffic, no cars, no beeping. Just peace and quiet by the golf course. Stroke him. Aww.
No.
Made a friend. I think we're on 31st Street now from Greenway, and we're going to go to the bottom of High Street. We are going to Uniqlo and then to Landmark. We have made it to Uniqlo. What do you want? Just like plain t-shirts?
Yeah, nothing mental. Just a little fit.
Like slim fit?
Just a little long enough.
Because they look really boxy, don't they, those t-shirts?
Just so it allows me to stand up properly.
Yeah, oversized crew neck, that's probably not what you're wanting. Jumpers, you don't want a jumper. That's like sporty. Yeah, they're all...
See what I mean there? What's that? What's going on there?
Showing your belly off. Okay, we might need to go up another floor. Oh look, you could have the SpongeBob collection. Does Patrick actually have 4 eyes? Patrick doesn't really have that many eyes, does he?
No.
Yeah, we'll go up. Because there's not many t-shirts there, was there? Oh, that looks potentially more promising, yeah. They're polo tops, which is not what you want. But this looks more like t-shirts. Oversized still. These are all long sleeve. What are these ones? Crew neck t-shirts. They've got like a sign of all the different types of t-shirts. So anything on the top row, they're like regular fit. And you probably want the cotton ones, don't you? So we want either the crew neck t-shirt or the Supima cotton t-shirt. So these are crew neck t-shirts here, which obviously they've got black, grey, blue, a light blue and a white. There's a mirror behind you. But I don't think you need a large, do you?
Why?
I think you need medium. I think large is too big. I'm sure the last lot of t-shirts I got you were mediums. What size did you get? Medium, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you getting white as well? It's quite a nice colour. It's charcoal, but I don't think there's a medium, is there? Large, small, large, extra large. Or do you fancy? You wear black shorts all the time though, don't you? So the white's probably better than this. It's quite a nice colour though. Like a summery colour.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you getting a white as well, or
Yeah,
are you not?
I'll get white as well. And I've just got a week's worth.
Then you've got a nice selection, haven't you? Thank you. this way to Landmark. We don't need much, do we? Just some drinks and some bacon. Hello, good evening. I wonder when they're going to take the Christmas decorations down. But we'll get some drinks first. Hello. Just this one, isn't it? Some bacon. Just a pack of the bacon sliced, please. We're in the background of the video today. Yes. I'll show you. Back at High Street. We are back from our walk and going to the shop. Chris managed to get 4 tops from Uniqlo. He just went for I think they were the cotton t-shirts, and he got them in black, navy, like a light blue and white. So they were all really nice. They were 590 pesos each, which I think is a really good price for a 100% cotton t-shirt. So that was a success. And then from Landmark we only needed some bacon for breakfast in the morning and just some drinks for tonight. And now we are back. It is 8 o'clock. Chris starts work at probably about 10:15. So we've got a couple of hours until he's starting work. So we are probably going to watch Suits. We're up to season 6 now. I feel like we've been absolutely flying through it. We are really, really enjoying it, and we will be very sad when we have finished watching it all. So that is the plan of action for now. We've got some desserts for some point. I am still so full. We saved some of my bacon from Christmas. So on Christmas Day, we had a Oreo cheesecake Yule log. So we've got 2 slices of that we have saved in the freezer that we've got out. So we'll have that probably at some point, but I am still very full. I have just changed out of my jeans as they were feeling a little bit restrictive, and I've got some nice stretchy shorts on. But yeah, I'm going to get comfy and watch some more Suits. Shame it's not crispy cold. So I've just got my dessert. So it's an Oreo cheesecake filling in the middle here, and then the Yule log, instead of a traditional like sponge, it's actually brownie, and then it's covered in Cadbury's chocolate. So I've seen these all over TikTok, and I wanted to try and make one at Christmas, because Chris's 2 favourite desserts are cheesecake and brownie. And obviously there's only the 2 of us that I didn't want to make a brownie and a cheesecake, whereas if we were in England with family, I'd have just made 2 separate desserts. So I tried to combine it all into one. So you make the brownie as normal, and then once it's cooked and cooled down, you basically smush it up. So you squeeze it all down and then you roll it out. So it goes to like a fudgy consistency. So then you can roll that out, and then you can put whatever filling you want inside. So like I said, this is an Oreo cheesecake one. So it's like the middle bit of a cheesecake. So it hasn't got the biscuit base in. because I didn't think that would roll very well. But it's got the middle section. So the main cheesecakes that we eat in England are the no-bake cheesecakes. So they can contain like cream cheese, icing sugar or powdered sugar, they're the same thing, double cream, and then obviously whatever flavouring you wanted. So this has got the Oreo crumbs in. And then it's, like I said, covered in Cadbury's chocolate. So it's just a little slice, and then it's got a Cadbury's little Christmas tree on the top. But for my first attempt, I was really happy with how well I managed to swirl it. So I'm going to sit and eat some of this now. I don't think I'll be able to eat it all because it is very sickly. But yeah, it's times like this when I'm grateful that we saved some bits and put them in the freezer. We do a mixture of saving things and putting them in the freezer and then just giving them to the staff in our building. But yeah, I might do some more baking videos, and I might do a series of trying to make some Filipino recipes. I will probably start with like sweet treats because I am much better at baking than I am cooking, and I think cooking is a little bit more complex when it comes to getting the seasoning and the flavours right. And the seasoning and the flavours out here is very different to British food, whereas baking it's probably quite similar. So if there's any specific things that you would like to see me make, then please let me know in the comments. I find myself scrolling TikTok watching videos of people making leche flan, and I don't know if I'm brave enough to make that just yet, but leche flan is one of my favourites. It's so delicious. But I feel like I need to get the correct tins to bake it in. But yeah, any suggestions of fairly easy Filipino bakes I would love, and then I might do some videos on making some things like that. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I just want to apologise for there being a lack of videos over the last few weeks. Unfortunately, I have had some problems with YouTube, but fingers crossed they all seem to be completely rectified now. So I will be back to posting. There will hopefully be a short video at least every day, and I try and aim to get 1 or 2 long form videos out a week. So hopefully I'll start to get back into the swing of that now that my YouTube channel is all fixed. So I just want to say thank you for being patient, and hope to see you all in the next video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment in the comments section, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!